Hey, it's I gotta look at the calendar. It's Friday, February 6th, 2026. I hope you're having a good day. I'm Jason with the Inspired Life. It's 9:45 p.m. in NJ. A little bit of snow flurries going on outside. It's cold. We're gearing up some for some. I am tired. We're gearing up for some really really cold weather coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna pop on. I did not do my sketching today, so I figured I'd pop on before I wrap it up for the night and hit my sketch book. And I'm looking at what I have here, and it's a mess because I have no idea what I'm going to do. But we have everything kind of out here, so stick with me for the next 20 minutes or so, and yeah, we'll just see what kind of creativity happens in the spur of the moment and just kind of winging it. I love sketching. I love creativity. It is a power. It's a gift I think we all have. And creativity is something you can develop and work on and build and practice and take it to different levels. Yes, some people are born with innate creativity, creative skills, but I really believe we all have the same opportunity to learn and grow in our creativity with simple daily practices and routines and keeping at it and just having fun doing it. So that's what this next 20 minutes will be about. So thanks for joining me, guys. Let me know if you're watching and where you're watching from. And this is going to be, I am all over the place, as you can tell. I was getting ready for bed and I already have my glasses on. So that's how you know I was getting ready for bed because my contacts are out. Yeah. All right. I'll check in the chat and say hello in a second or two. This is just how I left my workspace yesterday. So just to give you kind of a reality behind the scenes, yeah, when I'm in creative mode, I am messy. There's stuff everywhere, and it's kind of a little glimpse of what you're getting at. So my Lockbee, I'm always going to give Lockbee plugs because I believe in their products. I love their stuff. So I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Lockbee Folio. I love this thing. If I go to NYC tomorrow to sketch, it will come with me. I'm saying if because of the weather. It's supposed to be like in the minus 2, 3, 4 range with wind. So I don't know if I'm going to venture in. But this is great. Always happy to talk more about it. The Lockbee Folio. Check out their discount code on my page. This is what we were working on last time. This kind of cool lighthouse. I'm not going to do a sketchbook tour now. So this is out. And I need more space. Yeah. If you know a good architect, let me know. I got to put an addition on my studio. Wait, I'm an architect. All right. And then this was something I did earlier this week. And here's what I think we're going to do tonight. We're going to work on top of this. I'm going to add stuff and maybe cover it all. I have no idea. It's here and I want to get started. So let's just do some stuff. I even have some acrylic paints out from the other day. Maybe we'll throw some acrylic and just kind of let loose and throw down colors. All right, let me check the chat. See, hopefully we got some peeps watching live. I love live peeps. I know it's late. I know I'm random. And that's all good. All right, I'm looking for my paintbrush. Oh, if you could only see this pile of goo. All right. Hey, Jen, it's great to see you. Jen, great seeing you. I always appreciate you popping in. Thank you so much. I know you're on a lot of different live streams, and I appreciate you popping on to mine. So thank you so much. Great seeing you. Becky. Hey, Becky. Becky, I love seeing you over there on the YouTube. Good to see you as well. Hope you're having a great day. Zoom in a little bit. The music, I have music going, but it's on shuffle, and I don't feel like that song, so we'll click that song. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I'm a little bummed out. I wanted to watch the Olympics, the opening ceremonies tonight, and not that I'm cheap, but I can't find a free way to watch it, and I'm not asking anybody to give me any cheat codes. But I am not paying Peacock or whatever to watch the Olympics. So I can find some snippets here and there on YouTube of some things. Excuse me. Excuse me. But the funny thing is, I'm going to start creating as I'm talking. We're going to throw down some acrylic. The funny thing is, I'm looking up YouTube and Olympics, and do you know how many AI generated things I see that claiming they're like the real deal of these opening ceremonies? I found at least 3. It's ridiculous. And if you watch it, you will know it's AI. There's no question about it. And it's kind of a problem. All these AI generated videos now, and what's real, what's not real. And fortunately, I think I'm able to tell pretty much what's AI and not AI. But there's a lot of people that don't. It's not their fault, and people are taking advantage of that. So I'm not going down a political road. I would never talk politics. It's just a tech road. It's a real issue. Because I got all excited. I'm like, oh, this says, live Olympic. Actually, it wasn't live. It was like recorded Olympic coverage from the opening ceremonies. Authentic or official. The word official, I think, was on the description. And I go to watch it. And I'm like, this is the stupidest AI generated thing I have ever seen. Yeah. So that's me, kind of a little. And I'm a tech guy. I like tech a lot. I'm using AI for my stuff. So I'm not against AI, but I'm against AI for what's the word? Not nefarious, but for maybe nefarious. Nefarious is too strong, but I think you know where I'm going. Hey guys, that's me ranting. All right, cool. I am literally just grabbing and going and not even thinking. And we'll see where it goes. Bless you, Jason. Thank you. Yeah, just some random sneezing. We're just going to do some acrylics. I'm going to just grab some more right behind me in the magic drawer back here. We got check out some of these colors. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah. Check out this. Boom. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. All right. We got some really fun colors here. All right, so I used to do a lot of abstract acrylic painting, so I got tons of colors here. I love these colors. Look at this one. I'm dying. We're going to break this one out. Fluorescent red. What? Say what? Oh, yeah. We're breaking out the fluorescent red. I feel like am I hyper tonight? I feel like I'm talking very fast. Feel free in the chat to always tell me or ask me to slow down if I'm going too quick. When I get excited, I tend to talk fast. And I'm already wearing some paint. Acrylic painting is very messy, especially when I'm not prepped for it. All right, cool. I'm literally just going to throw some of this down in here. We'll lift it off. Oh, yeah. And I just have some dirty water here I'm just dipping my brush into. All right, cool. Let's just throw down more colors. Feel free to let me know if you have questions, comments, if you're bored. Whatever. Let's have a nice little chat. Keep it friendly, keep it calm. Also, if you want to shout out any random musical suggestions, let me know. I can't play them for you because of copywriting, but I can play them here on my Spotify. So feel free. Which should I listen to tonight? Is anybody out there saying, "Oh man, why is he covering up that sketch he has underneath?" And that's a fair question. And I don't really have an answer other than why not? I think I'm going to let it dry and I'm going to start scraping away some of these kind of overlapping colors. I love this fluorescent red color. This is powerful. Sorry, my drawing keeps sliding down here. All right. Have you seen the animal AI? Hey Jen, you know what I saw the other day? I saw an animal AI video. It was about a family. I guess they were sitting in their living room and I think a mountain goat came crashing through their sliding glass door or their window, and apparently the goat was trying to get the family's attention because the goat's baby was out somewhere sick or not doing well, and the family followed the goat to the location and saved the baby goat. I am 99% sure it was AI. So I have seen that video. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but it's just crazy. YouTube is better options for close-up views than Facebook. Much easier on 50 plus eyes. That's actually very, very true. Must be 10 o'clock. My light went off behind me. All right, so these colors are going down. Kind of cool. I'm loving it. I'm just mixing and matching and splishing and splashing. We got to throw down some of this, though. Cadmium yellow. Hey, Karen, great to see you. Hope all's well. Long time no see. It is a fancy schmancy red. Karen, awesome to see you. Hope you're doing well. Inklings, always good seeing you in the house. If you hear any barking or running out here, it's my pup running around. I hope you guys are all doing well. I need another tissue. I didn't bring my paper towels in. Like I said, I had no idea what I was doing tonight. I just want to get at least 20 minutes in doing something creative. And I'm in a loosey-goosey, just throw it down mode right now. Not thinking, not planning, not calculating, not even architecturing. Oh yeah, I got a major mess going on. Major mess in the hoose. Oh yeah, I'm looking for this one. This is fluorescent pink. I guess I like fluorescent colors. All right. Before some of this dries too much, I'm going to start coming in and maybe just pulling some of this off a little bit. Maybe we'll see what's underneath. Adding maybe a little grid or kind of maybe some structure to the chaos going on. Maybe that's a good name for this one, from structure to chaos. Ooh, this looks like a heart. Hold on. Do you guys see this? It almost looks like a heart shape. Here. Boom. That's wicked. That's wicked cool. One of the fun things I like about acrylic paint is you get texture. You just get texture on it, and can't really do that with ink and watercolors. Pardon my runny nose. Hey, Gigi's in the house. Gigi, awesome to see you for the 100,000th time today. No, I'm slightly exaggerating. It is awesome to see you. So you guys have caught me on just a. I haven't done anything like this in a long time. Just throwing stuff down and not trying to create anything special. Um, Before I leave tonight, I do, if I have it in here, I think I do. I want to show you. I did a pretty cool sketch of inspired by Notre Dame. I did that last night. So I'll take that out and you can see that close up. So yeah, we're gonna hit a big cold snap this weekend. I was planning on going to the Museum of, oh man, what is it? The Museum of Art and Design in NYC tomorrow morning. But I don't know if I'm gonna venture into that bitter cold. Um, as tempted as I am to get a little Shake Shack and stop at Dough Donuts throughout the day, and of course, sketching. The weather might just hold me back. I might sleep in. We'll see. Pardon me. Very colorful. Yes, chaos. It is chaos. It is. Yeah, it's abstract. It's definitely abstract. And after it dries, I might come in and sketch a little building or something on top of it. This is a fun way to create really playful backgrounds, and then, although this will be hard to sketch on top of unless I use probably a big Sharpie. But you know why I'm doing this, guys? I'm not doing this to create a specific scene or an object. I'm doing this because it's connecting right now with my inner being, my soul, how I'm feeling, my emotions. Um, just throwing this stuff down is really having an impact on me. Yeah, not only is it fun, but yeah, it like here. Let me just show you this right here. Hopefully these colors show well on camera. I love the color combination right here, that fluorescent pink and the yellow and whatever else we have on there. This color is just so fun and vibrant. Being playful and loose like this is a really awesome way to discover just some really fun color combinations that you might not do. If I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I need to use blue here and I have to put some purple, and dang it, if I don't put orange in that location, this thing's going to suck. You can't think that way. I can't think that way personally. It stops me. It paralyzes me. It freezes me like a deer in the headlights. I love that expression. Just by being free and open and throwing things down, it's discovery, a process of discovery about not only colors and lines and textures, patterns, but it's a self-discovery of what's inside. Yes, we're getting deep here tonight on the Inspired Life, WINK, for all of your inspirational needs. Tonight's show is sponsored by. I think it'd be cool to be like a radio DJ. Or is that a creepy radio DJ voice? It might sound creepy. Welcome to WINK, the inspirational radio show, where we just create for fun and nothing else. That was bad. That was not good. All right, cool. All right. I think we got enough different colors on here. We're going to work with what's on there for now and maybe start scraping away some of the colors. And then I'll let it dry. Are you feeling vibrant? I'm longing for vibrancy. I'm longing for beautiful, bright spring colors. So yeah, so this is an expression of kind of me longing and wanting spring, only because I'm missing my outdoor walks in the park with my pup so much this winter. So I want that warm weather here. So yeah, so I might be channeling that desire for the warmth. So good observation. Some of this is drying so amazing. We'll do a close up in a few. And I'm using this flat brush, short handle. It's cool for traveling. I don't even know where I got this. Miller's. This must be from Cheap Joe's. I think I got it when I went to a workshop in, oh my gosh, I think it was North Carolina. With workshop with our friend Rue, Mr. Rue. I think I bought some brushes there. So enough about me. What do you guys think? Do you like abstract paintings? Would you rather look at something more realistic? If you were to see me do future sketching or painting, would you rather see architecture stuff, abstract stuff? I don't do people. I'm gonna try to. I'll try to do like a person in my style. But I'm curious. I mean, my love is always going to be architecture, kind of loose, quick style. But once in a while, this is just really fun, just to get stuff out. Some fun textures happening here. Let me zoom in. Zoom in, I'll check in the chat. So just check out some of these patterns and textures and how they're looking. I gotta make some room, so give me a split sec. Well, I guess the floor is a good place to keep your stuff, because that's where it just fell. Oh my gosh. I need more room. My 3D printer is taking up so much space here. Speaking of which, all right. Here's an update for you guys. This just in. We need some sound effects. This just in. Here's the latest. If you've been following my journey of my NYC skyline, I'll show you. We're gonna let this dry, and then we'll come back to it. If you guys have been following the journey of my NYC skyline art/desk organizer I've been designing in 3D printing, here's kind of the latest version of it. I'll just lay it flat. So basically, there's a stand, and I have these individual buildings here. I'll take them out and show you what they are. So it's a modular system. You could interchange things. We'll start with this one here. So this is inspired by the Flatiron building. Again, this is the prototype. So I love designing. I love product design. These are prototypes. I'm experimenting, playing around. This is inspired by the Flatiron building, and the idea with this is it could be a place where these slots are to keep either some kind of notebooks or post-it notes or index cards in here. So a little area for that. And the holes on top, they're too small, but my intention in the next design iteration is I will make the holes bigger on top to put pencils or pens in. So this is my Flatiron kind of module. And then this is the One World Trade Center module. So this, if you look at this building, this is inspired by the One World Trade Center building. And I thought it'd be cool to put like a paintbrush paintbrushes in the top. almost as like the tower of the building. So this is the, by the way, this is TM trademarked. Trademarked. Just putting it out there. I'm working on it. So that's kind of a cool module. The next module, this is a fun one. This is the Empire State Building. And it does two things. One, I have a built-in pencil sharpener here. Oops. So we have a little pencil sharpener. And it fits literally like in the building here. It works pretty good. Come on. There we go. Turn it off. All right. Pencil sharpener module. And then this top opens. So one of the things I'm thinking is if you're watercoloring, you could put water in here. So you're painting, you got your brush from the World Trade Center, you kind of dip it in the water, paint, paint, paint. So that's cool. So that's the Empire State Building module. Now we have the Chrysler Building. And the Chrysler Building, I thought this would be a cool place to put like pans of watercolor paint. So I have one in here, like a black one. It could fit 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can lay this flat as you're painting, dip in, grab some water, some colors. So that's the Chrysler Building. And then last but not least, we have Miss Liberty herself right here. Lady Liberty can serve a bunch of different things. The main design behind it, I don't have any here, is to put post-it notes on. So imagine this is a post-it note. So, and it does work. It's just this notebook's too big, but the post-it note they could kind of sit like this. Kind of cool, right? So that's the Lady Liberty module. And then we have a base will say like New York City on it. Cool, right? Love to know your feedback. Let me know what you guys think. I love this. This has been a pet project of mine that I'm going to put it out there for sale. I'm probably just going to tweak this version and put it out as V1.0. We'll see where it goes. I don't know a price yet. I'm thinking, don't quote me on it, but I don't know. I got to think about maybe like $30 because I got to print time, materials, blah, 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 mailing. So we'll see. I'm not sure about the price, but let me know. Is this something you think people out there would actually buy? I could definitely use your feedback. This is so fun. It's just so fun just designing. It's another way. We were talking about creativity at the top of the hour. At the top of the hour. So this is just another form of, for me, a way to express my creative desires. Pretty cool. And then one day I'll put a video together. You can see kind of the different iterations. This is something I can show my kids in school as well. There are some flaws with this, like this, they fall out too easily. I got to change the scale of this, definitely. But this size is based on the size of my 3D printer base. So that's where I came up with the length of it. Cool, right? That's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you guys like it. That can be in your gallery. Yeah, do you mean, you're talking about this? Should I put this? I don't have a clever name for it, but we'll just call it the art organizer. I could put that in the gallery. I definitely would. I would probably just take like orders for it and then print them on kind of a print on demand thing. This is drawing very, very awesomely, by the way. Very cool desk set. Absolutely. That's cool. You think people would go for it. Any suggestions, if you want to put any comments, modules you'd like to see, or maybe another building in NYC? Let me bring this one over quick. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. So that's what this show is about, right? The Inspired Life. It's about being inspired by creativity, whether it's painting, sketching, drawing, or maybe even 3D modeling. This was an earlier prototype that I did. But this is a different building. This really is not any specific NYC building. Not that they need to be. but I liked this design. Pencils in here. The field notes, I love field notes, by the way. Field notes fit in here pretty nicely. And then this has like a slanted tray that you could put paper clips in and take paper clips out. So I kind of like the functions of this. I might incorporate it into the other design. The base is different. This was a plug and play system. So we got pegs that kind of plugged in. Not very strong. They fall out easily. And then you could see this. This was interesting also. Sorry, I'm really excited. I'm probably talking a lot. So slow me down. This was interesting, and this was feedback I had from one of my students. So shout out to Maddie a couple years ago. Maddie had a cool idea. So this was Empire State Building, put water in it, but why not have like a little fire hydrant here? And you pull the fire hydrant out to drain the water. I thought that was a really fun idea, and this is really stuck in here. The water leaks through it. So I kind of scrapped that, and I went, that's when I went into the pencil sharpener mode here. But that's cool. I like this green color, which is nice. Statue of Liberty looks cool in green. Also, Statue of Liberty is a little different. I have a little, I don't even know what this would, I was thinking an eraser, I think. So maybe one of those like pink erasers can go in the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. Cool. All right, I could talk about this design stuff for hours because it's one of my jams. I don't really like jam. Any jam fans out there? I don't like strawberry jam. If any kind of jam, it would be like a. Does apple butter count as jam? I like apple butter. All right, awesome. So there you go. A little bit into the design brain. I just saw this paintbrush up back there. All right. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I know it's late. If you got to go, that's cool. But I'll be on for a little bit longer. If anybody wants to randomly shout out a band or a song, let me know. Hey, you could even expand to different city skylines. Yeah, so I have thought about that, and I like that idea. You know, Golden Gate Bridge. I'd like to do something like this with the Golden Gate Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge. I could like to incorporate somehow, but yeah. So this could be really customized to individual cities where people are from, right? So I love that. All right, that's enough acrylic paint. We're gonna break out some colored pencils. I like the way this is drying. It's hard to do stuff on this when it's so wet. So I might actually wait on that. We'll see. I'd like to do some collage, like cut some stuff out and throw stuff on here. That would be kind of cool. What do I want to cut up? Anything I want to cut up? Oh, here's the, this is the Notre Dame sketch from yesterday. So this is done with a Sharpie marker. Probably about 10, maybe 15 minutes. I literally sketched this in bed right before I went to sleep last night. So I did this quick sketch. And it's not the whole Notre Dame. Notre Dame would continue down the bottom, but I kind of stopped it there. I like the way this came out. Really loose and scribbly. And this is a really cool color, Sharpie color. I don't know what it's called, but I love using it for these architectural sketches. I used it for some of the sketches when I was in Paris here. a Versailles sketch, Eiffel Tower, and then here's another Notre Dame, and here's inside a cathedral I was in. So it's a really fun Sharpie color. All right, we're not going to collage. I don't have anything here to collage with. I do want to show you how this is drying close up. So this is really cool in here. If you look at the layers, you can kind of see through. And that's one of the things I love about doing this acrylic stuff. And if I have one of my handy dandy frames here. Oh man, I need like a stage assistant here, or studio assistant. Oh, I don't know. I should have it back here. Here we go. I'll just take this for now. But this is kind of cool where you take these abstract paintings and you take like a matted frame and you could literally just crop out areas. And you kind of get these mini abstract paintings. I love the kind of waffle pattern here. Got like an Eggo waffle pattern. Like this would be a cool little mini print or painting, right? Just kind of frame that. So the fun thing for abstracts is finding scenes or paintings within a painting. I love this. These are almost like, actually these are looking like buildings. Architect, right? Buildings. I'm seeing buildings here. I'm seeing a skyline happen. This is fun. I wish I had my bigger frame. Dang nabbit. I'm just looking around. Where is it? I'm not sure where they are, but we'll use this. So I'm almost seeing a skyline painting right here. Some buildings. You know, some even buildings in the background here. Very modern kind of buildings. So that's kind of cool. So that's a nice way to frame it. Let's try vertical. Could do it vertical too. Hey, Jeffson House. Jeff, great to see you. Hope all's well. Are they not behaving? Do I need to go back in the chat? Do I need to go back in the chat? Do I need to write anybody up or send them to the office? Come on. I'm just kidding. Good to see you guys. So yeah, this is kind of fun. And it's not art unless what? Unless you wear it. Ta-da. It's officially artwork. Promote your pencil organizer on social media. You might get some requests. That's a great idea. You'll definitely see some promo going on for the desk set. I love that. The sides are cool. Look like flowers. Over here. Oh. Yo. Let's pull out the flower. I kind of see flowers here, right? All right, let's pull that out a little bit. Yeah, I kind of see maybe some stem thingies. I wish it was dry enough for Sharpie. I don't think it's dry enough yet to draw on. Oh, am I lying? I might be lying. Let's try something. I'm going to let's grab acrylic markers and just be bold. So yeah, this is kind of a different spin for me tonight, guys. Don't usually do too much of this online. Recently, I've done a lot of this in the past. Yeah, look at this. Let's just throw some like maybe kind of green stems in here. I don't want to get too literal, just kind of abstract it a little bit. We can do like so we were talking about, vibrant colors before, spring-like feeling. So here we go. I love that you made that connection. So we can turn this into maybe spring it up a little bit. Can you guys see that okay? I need more room here, so sorry. There we go. Hands down, these Sharpie Creative markers are my favorite find of 2018. I think the end of 2024 I started using them. Yeah, let's just add some flowers to this. I wish I had a pink creative marker. I don't have a pink one. I got purple and red. So one of the cool things you can do with these abstracts is you can find shapes in here and just kind of pull them out with a marker or a Sharpie. So we're going to pull this out a little bit. You kind of see some shapes, and we'll do the same thing up here as well. Be sure to go back on my YouTube channel and look for my iris paintings. Irises are my favorite flower. I have really beautiful irises in the front of my house. I am not taking credit for their beauty. I did bring them from my other house, and they've grown awesomely. But yeah, check them out. They're a real deep, rich, dark black purple iris, and they're beautiful. So I sketch and try to paint them every year. And one of the things a lesson I have learned from my irises, here's a life lesson, or a reminder that time is precious. These irises don't last usually more than 2 weeks. So I got to really treasure their beauty in that 2-week time frame. So my neighbors might think I'm crazy, but they'll see I'm out there with my camera, videoing them, taking pictures, because I know they're not going to last too long. And then I'll capture them with a sketch or some paintings to help preserve the memory. Sorry, I'm off camera. Yeah, so we got some little abstract flower things happening there. Kind of like a Rorschach test. Yeah, what do you see in this? What do you see in this Rorschach? I see two croissants fighting over which butter they want on them. I don't know. I must be hungry. I'm actually thinking about, I really want to go tomorrow. I'm going to give a shout out to Dough Donuts. I'm thinking about them if I go tomorrow. So that's why I got like sweets and pastries on my brain. Carbs. Yeah, it's still a little too wet to add more marker. Let's throw down some, maybe some neon pink. We haven't used acrylic ink on here. So let's throw down some acrylic ink on top. Maybe we'll pop some on these flowers. I love that you guys are seeing things in this. That is so cool. TikTok, lots of cool items. Yeah, I see people selling things on TikTok. So I do have a TikTok, as I think you guys might know. I wouldn't have thought about putting on TikTok, and that's a cool idea. I love throwing down some of my sketch things on TikTok. It's so fun. Because I like using the templates they have. It just makes life easy for me to throw down quick videos. So that pink is really popping things out a little bit more. We'll zoom out. You can see the whole thing. Right, so we're totally in abstract land working over the thing we did last time. I'm almost seeing heart shapes here. I think I saw a heart shape here earlier, up here. I don't want to get too cheesy and outline it with pink, but I guess I just did. So there's kind of a heart up there, maybe. This is fun. I'm having a blast, guys. And I'm just going to water down this acrylic. I just want to maybe just have a translucent layer. Translucent? Transparent. layer of the pink on here, just kind of glaze on it. It's like a glazing. Back to donuts. Now we're talking about glazing. I'm not obsessed, I swear. Guys, this is actually kind of turned out to be cool. When you become famous, will you remember us, Jason? I want to. That's a. Of course, I'll remember you guys. Do you guys find it interesting? Um, the communities and chat groups on live streams on YouTube. I mean, how many people have you met and friended only on a chat and not in real life, like not meeting in person? It's really fascinating to think about how people connect without ever physically meeting or even seeing each other. Um, it's a really interesting vibe and community. And yeah, so I'm just saying that because I really respect you guys that follow me and we talk and we chat. It's very cool. And you get some creepy people. We've all seen the creepy people out there. So you have to be wary and with that stuff as well. But community is huge, and I think this live streaming has really brought so many people together in positive ways. So I appreciate you guys, and of course I'll remember you because you guys inspire me, even if you just say hello in a chat. So thank you, and I appreciate you. Painting goes well with today's Olympic. Gigi, how did you watch the Olympics? I'm trying to watch them, and I don't have Peacock, and I don't really want to pay, to be honest. Not that I'm cheap, and I can't find anything free. I tried to find live streaming free or replays free of the opening ceremonies, and I was saying earlier, I found really dumb AI things that said they were official, and they were not official. They were officially stupid. I want to watch the Olympics, but I might have to suck it up and pay. I love the Winter Olympics. I want a yellow highlighter. Let me grab some highlighters. All right, here's my highlighter collection. Yeah, I even love Sharpie highlighters as well. Let's use that one, I think. I'm not going to do too much more, I don't think, on this. I do feel like I do want to add something here. I'm not sure what. Let me zoom in. I gotta just change up the tunes here. It's, oh my gosh, it's 10:37. Wowzers. 10:37. 10:37 p.m. Which I listen to. IDK. You know what? I want to listen to? Do we have any Cranberry fans out there? I'm gonna put the Cranberries on. I love the Cranberries. I don't think there's a better female singer voice than Dolores from the Cranberries. She gives me goosebumps. I was just listening to, where's the playlist, kids? No, we don't want that one. I was going to Google it. I don't know why it's not in my recent things. And on Spotify, let's see. Here. Right. Put some Cranberries on. Yeah, she has her voice gives me goosebumps. If you like the Cranberries, Google or YouTube the Cranberries when they did their NPR studio visit. Um, yeah, it was just an amazing performance. Chills. I got chills, man. So I like that yellow highlighter. It kind of pops this out a little bit, right? I like it better than that white background. It's, so we think of highlighters just for highlighting text, dude. Dudes, you guys can use highlighters for sketching, coloring, right? Highlighters are much more than a basic office product. They're a whole creativity tool. I hope you're listening to Highlighter Society of America. We should put that on a t-shirt. Highlighters are much more than office tools. Oh, I forget what I said now. It did sound good, whatever it was. I have to go back and listen. Highlighters are more than office supplies. They're creative tools. Then again, I don't want to put it everywhere because then it takes away. So maybe we'll just add some on there. You know? All right. I am seeing an abstract cityscape with a cool garden in the foreground. Is it not in Jersey? Channel 2. Oh, yeah, so it's channel... Oh, can I just put channel 4 on to watch it? Am I being that dumb? I'll have to try that. I do have channel 4 NBC. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, I'll have to try that. Thanks for the pro tip. Like hundreds of bears jumping off a cliff into water. Oh, that AI, yeah. I haven't seen that specific one. The mountain goat one came to my brain. But yeah, there's probably thousands and thousands of AI. Well, yeah. Tons of AI stuff. Zombies. Zombies is coming up next. This next song. Her voice was phenomenal. Linger. That is the song on right now. Linger. You got it. You see Times Square. Ooh. I love that you're seeing Times Square. You have it on Channel 4. Thank you for the pro tip. I will check that since I end the stream. Are the opening ceremonies still on, or they're probably way done by now? Because I think it started at 8. For some reason, I thought I had to buy Peacock to watch it. All right, cool. Yeah, I like Times Square. That's fun. I want to put some like windows, like, so these look like skyscrapers. It's not quite dry enough, so I might have to call it a wrap on this one. Unless where's my black Sharpie creative marker? We can use purple. Let me see. We need a name for this piece. What are we going to call this one? What should we call this? All right, here's zombies. There's some really amazing covers of this song, but this will always be the best. This purple Sharpie marker has so much ink coming out of it. It's like biting into a lemon and having the lemon juice squirt everywhere. Do people bite into lemons? That was probably a bad analogy. Like a piece of watermelon and all the juice, you know where I'm going. Um, I hope you do, because I don't. This is weird. It's almost like all of it's coming out. Times Square, maybe Central Park. Maybe we're in Central Park here, kind of foreground flowers, and we got buildings in the background. Maybe it's an abstract Central Park. And if we focus on this part here, not so much what's going on. The right represents the chaos of the city, the hustle, the bustle, the taxis, the honking, the people, the Fifth Avenue, right? The chaos here. And maybe to the left, we have more of the spring park. And then we have the city, the buildings as the backdrop. Yeah, I had to stop using the purple because the ink is just pouring out and it's not really, I don't really like what happened. Darn ink. Nothing is a basic office supply in your hands, Jason. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Becky. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Times Square, Billionaires Row. Yeah, maybe we've got Billionaires Row happening back here. Very loose interpretation. Yes, I got a yes. All right, guys. I want to find that frame and just put a quick frame around it. What is the forecast? Anybody know the forecast for tomorrow morning, NYC? I think I saw like -2 degrees. I'm probably going to stay home tomorrow. All right. All right, frame time. Oh my gosh. I just want to see if, what if I cut? I know, I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Sorry. I just saw this in the drawer. What if I was to cut this out? Maybe I'm doing too much now. What if I was to cut this out, the bridge, and kind of overlap it on the right? Or here. Should I cut this out and put it, like collage it on top of this? That's what my brain's thinking. Might be kind of cool. Then I would see the colors. I'd cut the openings here. We'd see the colors coming through. And it could almost be two separate pieces, right? This could be the one abstracting, and then we can have another kind of fun Brooklyn Bridge separate piece on the right. Nice perspective. Thank you. This is, yeah, I love this. This came out cool. Cold. Jeff's like cold. Yeah. Next weekend's in upper 30s. Maybe I'll wait till next weekend. No, maybe. No, maybe. This was done in 2022. I kind of want to cut it out and just do it, to be honest with you guys. Becky's like, go for it. What about the cables? Yeah, that's a really good question. Let's zoom in a little bit. What about the cables? So I would cut it like this. Let me just grab this here. I would cut it like this. a couple choices. One, I can cut the cable cut like this. Keep the cables there. I think the other option is I cut the bridge out and then I just come back with a Sharpie and put the cables right on here. So I can add the cables back in. Follow your heart. Go for it. I'm doing it. We're doing it. I'm going to cut it right now. I got this. I'm going to grab my X-Acto knife. Right behind me here in my drawer. Got Mr. X-Acto here. All right, I'm doing it, guys. This is what happens when you just get in a creative flow and you want to keep going, and I'm so hyper now. In a good way. So, let's have some Olympic updates. What sports are going on today? And what is your favorite? Do you guys have a favorite? Do you prefer winter or summer Olympics? And do you have any favorite sports you like to watch? Any events? Let me know in the chat. All right, I'm doing it, guys. No turning back now. I did say earlier I wanted to collage something, so I am collaging. I'm going to leave it with the cables here, and I can always cut them out. I do need a sharper blade, though. But we'll just go with this for now. Yeah, this blade definitely is dull. Kind of like me. What does Jason have in common with the X-Acto knife blade? They're both dull. No, they're both sharp. They both are cut-ups. I kind of like the rough edge on it. I think I have this in my online gallery. I better take that listing out of the gallery now that it is no longer. All right, cool. Let's just cut this out here. I'm now listening to Dreams, the song Dreams. All right, this will give us a good idea, I think. I probably will cut this out, but let's see. All right, so here's our cutout. Oh, I'm not done. I want to cut the openings out here. Stick with me. We're going to do a quick blade change here. Got to practice what I preach in school, right? So we, my students, we make models, a lot of different models. So we use X-Acto knives in school, and I'm always telling them never cut with a dull blade. It's more dangerous than a sharp blade. So, oh yeah, I can already tell this is smooth. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to smash that thumbs up button. I would love for you to do that. Let's see if we can get up to 3 thumbs up today. 3. Let's go for 3. I would appreciate it. I really trying to grow this thing just because I love spreading positivity through creativity. And I would love for you guys to help me just to get the word out. And I think we need 11 more peeps. 11 more peeps to get to 1,000. So I would love to hit 1,000. All right, cool. Let me just put these away. All right, let's see what it looks like. This is garbage. I got a lot of cleaning to do here. You guys ready for the reveal? Let's reveal this. But after a word from our sponsor. We can do a cliffhanger ending. Figure skating. Figure skating is so beautiful to watch, isn't it? Speaking of figure skating, have you guys seen the movie Blades of Glory? I haven't seen all Will Ferrell's movies, but I do like that one a lot. Blades of Glory. It's a pretty good one. Figure skating and snowball fighting. What? Wait, did they have a snowball fighting in the Olympics? Is that true? Are you messing with me? I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, that's amazing. All right, let's throw it down. Of course, the paint's wet underneath. So I'm just going to hold it above for now. Actually, I'll just drop it on there. This water is in my way. All right. And I need to cover this like this. So this would be like a separate kind of piece maybe. If we did something like this, collaged it. I think I'll cut this out. We'll cut those cables out. I got paint there. Always put the cap back on your X-Acto knife when you're done with it. Okay, cool. You know what's interesting? This is actually One World Trade Center here. This top piece. So right, and we do see that from the Brooklyn Bridge, so that would be interesting to include that piece. Include that part somehow. If I could just get the black mat, it's driving me crazy. I usually have them right within arm's reach. Where the heck are they? last look. Yeah, I gotta organize this place tomorrow, so I'll be home. Dang it. No luck. No luck, Chuck. We'll do that. We'll find them tomorrow. It's too small. All right, pretty cool. I'm going to wrap up in a minute or so. Let me know if you have any final questions, comments, or thoughts. You guys are amazing. I really, really appreciate your time and hanging out with me on this Friday night. You really help to fuel me and keep me going and just creating and having fun. This has been awesome. Just playing around, right? That's the key word. Playful. Just be playful. And just go for it. You know, I just cut up an old sketch. What does it look like here? Maybe Brooklyn Bridge Park. What do you guys think of that? Maybe we're like in Brooklyn Bridge Park area and we have Brooklyn Bridge, right? Some flowers in the garden. World Trade Center in the back. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll make it just one piece. I might trim some of it off, and then we'll set it in like Brooklyn Bridge Park. There you go. Cool. 99 subs. 1K any day now. Hey, thanks, Jeff. That would be amazing. That'd be so dang cool. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Jen. That was cool. We want to see the final results. You will see it soon. It's really close. I'm going to go with it as one piece. I kind of like the cables here, and then I don't know. I honestly might not even need to put any more cables on the other side. I don't like the way this has a hard edge, the bridge. So I want to do something with the edge here to tone it down a little bit. Same thing here. Kind of tone those edges down a bit. Do something at the base. This is fun. And I like the way the colors show through the openings in the bridge. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Enjoy the Olympics. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be on over the weekend. Have a great night, Jen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gigi. It's great seeing you, and Jeff as well. Karen, I appreciate you being live too. Becky, so fun to see you. You guys are amazing. I will see you tomorrow. We'll see you all tomorrow, I'm sure, somewhere in the YouTubes. You guys are amazing. Until we meet again, sketch boldly like we did tonight. Just be bold. Go for it. So sketch boldly. Live creatively. And please, let's put good vibes out there and inspire endlessly. Take care. Have a good night.